Hey guys, so today is my maternity shoot and I kind of wanted to go over like just how to nail your maternity shoot. Obviously it's my first one, so like I have less experience, but there's definitely some things that I can suggest for you to do. And then we'll also talk to the photographer today too, because I know she'll have some great ideas for you guys. So I'm gonna line it out as far as like pointers that I have. We're gonna go over my makeup and outfits, and then we're gonna film a little bit of the shoot, which I'm so excited about. So it's gonna be a good video. My first suggestion is to obviously think about what kind of shoot you want to have. I knew that I wanted it to be on the beach. I am going to do a second shoot like in a month just because I know of another photographer that kind of wants to use me as like a guinea pig. But for this shoot, I wanted to do the beach. And so the first step is obviously choose a photographer and choose a good one. So, you know, if it's not in your budget to choose like this spectacular photographer, there are some really great people out there that will just kind of practice on you, or they want to get into it. So you can ask your friends. Something I like to do is search on Instagram for like a hashtag. So like we live in Panama City, so I would choose to search the hashtag Panama City photographer or maternity shoot or something like that, and find some people. That way you can start to look at their work and see if you like their vibe, because every photographer has their own style. Once you've nailed down your photographer and maybe a date, well, let's talk about the date thing. I booked mine a little bit earlier than I assumed people did it. So my photographer actually suggested that we do it right now, which I'm about like 30 weeks. So I'm showing, but I'm not like uncomfortable. I'm not humongous. Things are still gonna go really well, but you still look pregnant for your photo shoot. So that's what I suggest. I was hesitant to book it this early out, but honestly, I'm really glad we did this so that you're not approaching your due date. You don't have the baby, of course, you're at least able to take your shots. So that's what I would suggest about timing for like booking the date. Once you have your date booked and your photographer booked, then start finding some inspo pictures. This will help your photographer a lot. At least every photographer that I've worked with kind of wants to know like, what are you going for? And then you'll also know what kind of outfit to start like looking for to purchase. And obviously it's going to be just really exciting to get some inspo. So Pinterest is a really great way to do that. And if you're involving your significant other, then obviously you can find some shots that you really, really like and want to do for the shoot. The next thing after you've figured out your outfits, which I'll go over in a second after I finish my makeup, but is just general like outfitting. So obviously what you're gonna wear, what you want your hair to be like. So today, because it's the day of my shoot, I chose to go have my girl Rachel do my hair just because it's easier that way to have someone else do it, and then you know it's gonna look flawless. So I spent about $25, and that is for, you know, it's worth it for me. But if you want to do your own hair, then obviously that's free. So just some things to think about. Definitely makes your shoot a little bit more fun when you can get pampered, and obviously when you're pregnant you want to be pampered a little bit. So if you have time, I highly suggest it. We're gonna go on to makeup next, and I'm just gonna talk about how like the different things that I'm using versus like a regular day makeup look, just because there's a couple more things to think about when you're looking at photos. So like I said, I am gonna do like my normal makeup routine. It's all pretty much the same, and you can see that routine. We did it a couple weeks ago, so we'll just link that video right here. But some products that I am going to use today that are a little bit different, or things that I may be like, yes, you'll want to use this. So the first thing is just a really good primer, so that, especially for me, because I'm in Florida, it might be hot, there might be sun shining. You want to think about the weather and whether you're going to be like sweating. Is your makeup going to stay on? Is it going to look like flawless? Which, you know, photographers can help you out a little bit and edit some things, but this is the Tarte, what is it called? Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. So I'm going to use this under my foundation layer, and it's just going to give a really nice, smoothing smoothing look, I guess. Not something I use every day though. And then I will use my regular foundation and cover up and just get like a really nice base. Also get some onto my neck because you don't want like any harsh lines. And then one other thing that I'm gonna use is just a setting powder so that I'm a little bit more matte than shiny. So personally, I love to look dewy and shiny and glowing. So you want a little bit of that for a photo, but you don't want a lot because otherwise you kind of look like sweaty and it's just not a good look. Unless you want to look sweaty, I don't know. So I'm gonna use this Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. I love this, like under eye, nose. You can also bring it with you for the shoot. And then the very last suggestion that I have for you guys, something that my mom actually taught me when I was doing like my senior pictures or something. You want to think about your lip color. Usually if you're like a nude lip wearer, which I normally love a nude-ish shade on my lips, you kind of want to go a little bit darker or something that's going to look a little bit more like juicy for a photo. It just shows up a lot better. You can use like a gloss, but since I'm going to be outside, the hair is going to be in my face. Like I don't want it to stick to my lips. So I'm just going to make sure I put a little bit of like more of a darker color on my lip to make them look natural and pop. What else? I am going to use my wispy eye clusters to make my eyelashes just like pop. But really that's it. Obviously, if you want to go do your makeup, have someone do it, then that's an expense that you think about yourself. But that's what I'm going to do for my makeup. So I'm going to do it. We'll see what it looks like, and then we'll get into outfits. So this is my first outfit. I'm actually just going to wear this in the car on the 30-minute drive so that, you know, you can get there and start shooting. I got this on Pink Blush Maternity, so I will link it below for you guys. So this is my like beachy, barefoot dress. So it'll be like flowing in the wind, in the sunset. I love it, especially for this like reason. It just like covers you in the right place. So that's something to think about when you're picking out your outfits. Pink Blush has tons of dresses to choose from. So I wanted something that's just more flowy, like that fits the beach, and that's just like comfortable. You also want to think about comfort. So I have a second option for outfits because I want to do something more like fun. And I'm gonna bring, basically this is just like a fitted dress. It's also from Pink Blush. So I'll link that below too. So very fitted, not as like comfy, but I'm gonna wear it with like wedges and possibly a cute brimmed hat. So we'll see how that goes. And then the other option to wear with the hat is just this dress, which I love. It's flowier, obviously not as fitted. And I think I'm leaning towards this. So we'll see what actually gets chosen. I'm gonna go like brush my hair out a little bit, bring some hairspray with me, and we're gonna go. It's gonna be awesome.
How's it going?
Well, changing in your car, pregnant is not ideal, just so you know. But it actually went pretty smoothly. It was just hard to get my dress off. So, but everything's going so good. Chloe's the best. We'll have her talk.
Don't you dare.
Favorite. So much. Yeah, you too. We'll see you soon. Oh, yes. Wait. What are your top 3 tips? Like, or what do you think like is the most important thing to think about for
prior to a maternity session?
Yeah.
To wear something that has a gathered waist so that you don't balloon. Is that a bad thing to say?
No, not at all.
And make sure that you wear color.
Okay.
If you're gonna do 2 outfits, make sure you do one color.
Okay.
That's really only
Perfect.
2
We
things.
nailed it then. She'll give you she'll tell you pretty much exactly what to do. Like
I'll just agreed with them. Like yeah.
And she'll
Yeah.
hype you up. Some photographers, I feel like they want to know like if you need cueing or not, which I don't know. I always tell my photographer like, hey, I want you to tell me exactly what to do to make me look the best. So if they're a beginner, I feel like that's hard for them. But
I don't even give the option. I just tell you what to do the entire time. I think that the best thing to do is to make sure that you have a photographer that will give you a lot of direction.
Yeah, it's true. So if your friend's doing it, just make sure that
you watch a YouTube
yeah.
video first.
Watch our YouTube video, yeah.
Yeah, watch this YouTube video and then you'll know exactly what to do.
Exactly. All right, Austin, let's go get Taco Bell.
All right, you want to end the video with Chloe?
We'll end it with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
All right, it's been about 45 minutes. I don't know, we got stuck in traffic. Who knew that there was traffic today, but your girl's hungry. We're getting Taco Bell. Crunchwrap Supreme without tomatoes. Hands down, the best thing that you'll eat from Taco Bell. Can't wait. Got my Taco Bell. We're gonna go home finally and eat, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below anything that you liked about the video, obviously, but maybe your Taco Bell order, your go-to Taco Bell order. This is my go-to for sure. Like this video, comment, of course, subscribe if you haven't, share this video with someone that is pregnant or just needs some ideas for their maternity shoot. You're worth it.